London Tipton's Yay Me, starring London Tipton, with your host and star, London Tipton.
Hey guys, I'm here to bring you all my highlight and contour routine.
We better skip the after party, cause you can't keep your hands off of me. So keep on dancing like you ain't.
In case you didn't know, this is part 2 to my acne coverage foundation routine. If you want to see how I got my foundation like this, then please click down below and it'll be in the description. So I'm starting out with my LA Girl Concealer. I like the application tip because you can just push the product out and use the tip to apply the product. Using my beauty blender, I'm just going to blend it all out, and of course this isn't a real beauty blender, but it works well for me. Taking my HD Flawless Setting Powder, I'm going to bake under my eyes. I decided to do one eye at a time because I usually crease if I do both eyes. So I thought I would try something new, but it didn't work out the way I wanted because once you put powder on your beauty blender, you really can't put another liquid product on it. I did the same thing on the other eye, and I thought if I turn this way you all would be able to see what I'm doing better if I turn my face this way. So I hope you all liked it, I guess. Now using my e.l.f. powder brush, I'm just going to dip it into the same setting powder and just dust it all over my face just so that my foundation can stay, because when I first started doing makeup, my makeup got all over my clothes, and I found that by dusting myself with powder, it made my makeup stay on my face and off my clothes. Guys, can you tell I'm really excited to use my KKW Beauty Contour 6? I've been using them for a while, so I'm used to how they work. But this is my first time using them in... Actually, no, I used them in a video before, but, you know, that was a fail. So, but this is my first time using them in my everyday makeup look for highlighting and contouring. So I'm just showing you what comes in the packet. I ended up getting the contour kit in the shade dark, so I have been using the darkest shade mostly, but I decided to go for the lighter shade this time just because I wanted to go for a more natural glam look than an all out deep dark muddy look that I usually get when I use the dark shade. So this is my first time contouring like this. I honestly just used my mirror to see where the natural contours of my face were, and I just ended up seeing this triangle in the hollows of my cheeks, and I decided that's where I was going to put it. And then also, if you watched my last video, I was having such a bad time trying to blend my foundation to my neck, and then I remembered that, you know, sometimes I just put a little bit of the contour underneath my chin and on my jawline so that it blends. So instead of using a foundation to make my neck lighter, I just use a contour stick to make the edges of my jaw that flow into my neck darker so that it flows into one deep dark color. And then I add some on the edges of my forehead. I really don't like to do a lot because, as you can see, my edges are like, I don't know, they never stay snatched. Like my edges just, I don't know, they just revert. I guess because I sweat on my edges, I don't know, but they just never stay laid. Like the rest of my hair is nice and pressed out, but my edges are like, no girl, no. And so I'm just using the contour brush that it comes with because I do actually like the brush, and I just blend it into my forehead, and then I'm also going to blend out the triangle on the sides of my cheeks and just try to naturally contour my cheeks instead of my usual contour pattern, which is just going into the hollows of my cheek and just blending it out close to my mouth sometimes. So I don't know. I don't know if I like either one better. I'm still learning what I like on my body as far as contouring, but this is just what I'm going to do for now, and I ended up liking the look, but I might try something different on my next tutorial. I also just took whatever was left over on the brush just to contour my nose a little bit, and then I'll be going deeper into that contour later, as you'll see. Next, I'm taking my e.l.f. contour and blush palette. This is my like holy grail, you guys. I started using this from the beginning before the KKW contour came out, and this was what I used to contour. I never put any cream product underneath it. I just used this one. So I'm just going back over just to set everything and give it a deeper, you know, snatched, slayed, beat look, if you know what I'm saying. Just going over the hollows of my cheeks and stuff just to make it look good, girl. Now I'm taking this small eyeshadow brush that I got from the CVS close to me. It's like Beauty Essential or Beauty Tools, I think is the name of it, to use that same contour powder from the e.l.f. palette and just contour my nose real quick, make it look smaller than it is because your girl got a big nose, a big little pudgy nose, and so I love to contour it. I had stopped contouring my nose for a while now just because I was lazy, but you can definitely tell the difference when you contour. It makes you look good, girl. I just use my fingers and the other side of the blush to blend it out because I hate harsh lines on contour. I really do. Going in with another e.l.f. product, I'm going to use my e.l.f. eyebrow kit. And this time I'm going to use the powder for the first time. I usually use the pomade, but I noticed it's so dark when I use it. And my mom's like, why do you use such a dark color? I don't know. I just bought it. I didn't know it came in like different colors, honestly. But I've always used this for my eyebrows. I did get a sample of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, and that came out dark on me as well. So I'm just trying the powder. My eyebrows are definitely not arched, but I just did what I could with my little brows and stuff. So hopefully I will get them arched because as I'm recording this, they are still not arched. And yes, I am using the brush that comes with the set. Like, again, I didn't know that, you can use other tools, but I like the way it comes out. I like the thinness of it. So, I don't know. I may not like my brows, but I like the tools that I use. So in case you couldn't tell, I do most of my makeup shopping at the beauty supply store because this is the Kiss blush, highlight, and bronzing set. And the bronzer is more like a highlight on me. So I just mix the what's supposed to be highlight and the bronzing powder together, and I use that as a highlight. Highlighting is one of my favorite things to do because honestly, I feel like I do it right, and because I haven't messed it up yet. And it's really hard to mess up highlight. Like, you just want to shine bright, glow, baby, glow. So I just put it on my cheekbones, and I put it on the tip of my nose and down my nose to make like an exclamation point. I love that. I love to look like Rudolph. I love to shine bright in the dark, shine bright like a diamond. Whatever phrases you want to say, I love to do it because highlight is everything. Like, I was on Snapchat like, girl, I can cut you with this highlight. Highlight is everything. And I don't usually put any concealer down my nose or like on the tip of my forehead because I don't want to bring out those parts. They say you put concealer to bring emphasis on those parts, and I don't want to emphasize, any more of my face than I need to. Like, everything needs to be shrunken, not emphasized. So yeah, I just added a little bit of highlight to it. And you know what I should have done? I should have put highlight on like my cupid's bow, but I forgot. I didn't think about it. So yeah, on my next tutorial, that's what I'm going to do if I can remember. Using that same Kiss Me palette, I'm going in with the blush, which is another thing I don't typically do because I don't feel like I own any good blushes. The blush in the contour in the e.l.f. contour palette and the blush in this palette are very subdued. I don't know if it's because they're beauty supply store products, but they don't have a lot of pigment to them, and so I just usually don't waste time doing it. But I felt like my face needed something else, and I said, why not try? So I was literally digging into the pan trying to get some pigment, and I should have spritzed my brush with a little bit of the Fix Plus spray, but I think I did that before and it still didn't bring me any good pigment. But in real life, it came out decent. Oh my gosh, guys, I thought of this last minute, and I saw a tutorial by Amanda Insane, and she was saying how she loved to use makeup to redesign the shape of her lips. So I decided I would try doing it, and so this is my first time overdrawing my lips. So I'm using the MAC lip liner in the color Plum. And honestly, guys, I love how this came out. I've never overdrawn my lips before, and it made my lips look so much bigger. I asked my mom, like, do my lips look different? She's like, yeah, they definitely look bigger. And I like that because, I have small lips, so my mother says, and a lot of other people. So I like anything that lets my lips look pouty, and so I really liked how it came out, guys. Since we already used the KKW contour sticks, I thought we should use the KKW by Kylie Cosmetics lip sticks. Now, you guys, this is liquid lipstick, and it also is cream. It is not matte. I was under the assumption that it was matte when I bought it, but when I got it, they're cream. They don't dry matte. They stay cream. But I also noticed when I put a lip liner under it under my entire lip that it does come out a bit drier than if I were just to use it by itself. It's not sticky, it's very velvety, but using a lip liner under it makes it just stay there. Like, it doesn't go anywhere, and it doesn't dry out your lip either. And so this is the color Kiki, and this is my favorite color. I use it all the time. Use it on my Instagram tutorials, which I have this Instagram tutorial up on my Instagram. You can check me out down below. I'll leave a link to my Instagram. Now, using my MAC Fix Plus Spray, I'm just going to set everything together. And guys, I am not completely sold on this MAC Fix Plus Spray. It's so hard to say. I do it like that all the time. Oh my gosh. I kind of like the Kat Von D setting spray better, but I just use this because, I don't know, it's pretty. So this is it, guys. This is the final look, and I hope you all enjoyed my tutorial. Please leave me a comment down below if you have any tips for me. Give me a like and subscribe to my channel. I always try to subscribe back to those who subscribe to me, just as a courtesy, because I love you all. And this is just me trying to find the right way to style my hair. This look, yeah, my roots girl, very messy. The crazy thing is I don't have my contacts in, so I can't see what my hair is actually doing. I'm just trusting myself that I'm going to have a bomb look when I get done filming this. And thank God it came out decent. So, yeah, you guys, thanks so much for watching. And as always, peace out, Girl Scout.
Cause you can't keep your hands off of me. So keep on dancing like you ain't got nothing on. And I'ma put you right where you're supposed to be. 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 I can't tell you, I just wanna dance.